Hi everyone.
Hi.
Sunday morning. We've already been to the markets.
Yes.
So we'll show you what we have got for the week.
Yes, so it's just going to be spending the day at home with us. We'd love for you to join. Dan's got
Special project.
a new toy and a special project that she's going to be playing with, so that should be fun.
So we really didn't have to get that much this week. We went to our favourite butcher. They're free range butcher. We got 2 mince. They will just go in the freezer. We're not going to be able to go next week, so we're just stockpiling a couple of things. And part of my secret special project is I'm going to be cooking a chicken, so we got a chicken. Also some chicken thighs. I'm not sure if that's for the freezer or for the special project yet. And we need to make some bone broth again, which we've made several times on the videos before. So Erica uses these chicken necks and some chicken frames. And we'll also just pop in a steak in the freezer. We haven't had steak for ages, so we'll pop that in the freezer, and that might be next week. And then fruit and veg, mainly veg, no fruit I don't think.
Well, capsicum and tomatoes is fruit, so you know, kind of fruit and veg.
So we've got some broccoli, which we will need for the live tomorrow night. I'm making tuna mornay, which will already be up by the time you see this. Now, part of this special project, I am going to cook some corn. Yes, we're aware corn is not keto or necessarily super low carb, but we will eat this on a very special, rare occasion. We have some ricotta tomatoes. We love these tomatoes. We just have them in the fridge for like snack plates or whatever for lunches. Cucumber, capsicum, and also, so Erica bought half a cauliflower and it fell apart as she put it out, and so we've got some half of a cauliflower, which we'll probably put in a jar or something, in a container or something. Okay, so that's the markets. We're going out for breakfast with some friends, and we're not going to take you along. We're just going to enjoy that, but then we'll come back and show you the special project.
But before we're going, we're going to marinate some of the chicken.
Oh, we're doing that now?
Yeah.
Before we go.
Time, haven't we?
Okay, yeah.
So we might show you what we do and decide to do with that.
I wasn't aware of that. So the way I like to cook the chicken lately is to take the backbone out and kind of, is it called spatchcocking it or something?
Yeah, like flatten it out.
And the easiest way to do it is just with a pair of scissors, and you just kind of come along each side of the backbone. Sometimes it needs a bit of... It's pretty easy though. It's pretty easy to do if you have good kitchen scissors. It's way easier than using a knife. I watched a video yesterday of a guy that did it with a knife, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so difficult.
And the backbone we'll just use in our broth, so don't throw it away.
There we go. So there's the backbone out. I tend to just flip it over, and then I want to try and like break the breastbone if I can. So we'll probably cook it like that. We'll just marinate it up. So we'll just pop that in the fridge and let that kind of soak into the chicken, and then we'll show you what we're going to do with it.
So I'm just going to quickly marinate these chicken thighs as well. So I just did a splash of olive oil. I'm going to do some lemon juice, and then I'm just going to do some of our Mediterranean kind of seasoning mix and just toss it all together to coat it. We're not going to be marinating them for ages, so the lemon juice should be fine, but we just want to do this before we head out quickly. Oh, the lemon's cold. Lazy way of catching the seeds. Just going to pop that in the fridge, and then we will work out what we're going to do with it when we get home.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great.
So we had a beautiful brunch with our trivia friends. We've just kind of been hanging out at home. Erica put the broth on. We've been watching our movie, which is Fried Green Tomatoes. It's not finished yet, but I need to get the project started. So I've got a new toy. It's a rotisserie. So we're going to do some Greek style chicken thigh skewer kebab things that Erica marinated. And then in this basket thing, we're going to put the chicken and we're going to spin it and see how it goes. But I've got to get the fire started. So it takes around half an hour to get this lit, and I guess while that's happening we'll get the skewers and stuff and the basket ready to go while that's getting ready. There's the corn. Erica's got the skewers. These skewers are awesome.
They're so
they are
big.
amazing.
So I just we had some capsicum and some onion and our marinated chicken. I cubed up some halloumi because I
The
wanted
skewers
to
are way too thick for
it just kind of crumbled a bit when I pulled them apart. So we might try and put the halloumi in here, which is where the whole chicken's going to go.
We'll try that now. Okay, so we put the skewer in.
Ooh.
The idea, I think, is it's supposed to be pretty tight.
Okay.
Like that. I've got to put the screws on the other side of the skewer.
And underneath, we just put the halloumi in there, and we'll see what happens. Just an experiment. So we've got everything ready to go.
Not quite. We're going to put the screws on this so it doesn't move around. This will hold the basket.
So this one will go long ways along the grill, and you want that in the middle, do you, Dan?
Yes.
The chicken in the middle,
Yep.
and then these ones will go this way, and you'll have some up each side of the chicken, right?
Yes, that's the plan.
And will it all go on at the same time?
Yeah, I'm going to, and I'll just judge it because I don't know how long everything's going to take.
Yeah.
So this is the thermometer. It works with my phone.
It's like a Bluetooth.
Pop it in. There. Okay, let's see how we go.
Ooh, the charcoal.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
So do you reckon that's the right height.
We'll see how it goes.
You don't feel confident?
No,
it's
I
very
feel
much
fine.
over this way, isn't it? Do you reckon, or is it just how it looks?
I think it's just how it looks. See what I mean? It's really looking really good at the moment. The skewers are coming along perfectly. I don't think they're going to need too much longer, especially the ones in the middle. The chicken on top, once I take those skewers off, I'll probably lower it a little bit just to get it a little bit closer to the heat. But as you can see, it's going really well. The coals I'm happy with. One of the hardest things is timing everything right. I mean, the corn probably doesn't need too much longer on this side, but this side doesn't have as much coals there, so we're not in a hurry. We'll just see how it goes. But I definitely think the chicken on the skewers does not need much longer, especially in the middle. It's starting to kind of burn. And what are you doing in here, Erica?
Well, we've got all of our liquid gold strained off and ready for the week, and I made a little sauce to go with our chicken. So going with the Greek kind of theme for the kebabs, or the skewers, I just grated up a cucumber with some Greek yogurt, garlic, lemon and salt. So, nice easy sauce to have with our chicken.
You gotta come and look at the skewers. I mean, they look amazing. I mean, the vegetables didn't fare. Still tastes pretty good.
Are you gonna try a bit of the chicken?
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, that looks pretty good.
Delicious.
I'm pretty impressed.
It was pretty quick to cook as well. I thought it was
On the skewer, and look. That was good.
Hot.
It hasn't dried out at all, which is, I mean, chicken, it's kind of hard to make sure that you cook it and not overcook it or dry it out. But that tastes really, really
do you get the
delicious.
The spit
Yeah,
flavour?
I reckon you do. Do you want to try some? You do get that.
That's delicious.
You definitely get the charry, especially on those little bits that get like a little bit.
Yeah, those little bits are the best.
Yeah.
Nice marinade too. Alright, pretty tasty.
Okay, so that's our dinner. The corn's come up okay. Probably need to experiment with that a little bit more, but let's go have dinner.
That dinner was so delicious. And yes, we did eat it early, if anyone's wondering. I think it was maybe 4:45 or something, but that's how we roll around here. We're not going by specific times. But let's go out.
It's ready, we'll eat it.
Let's go outside and see how the whole chicken's going, because Dan lowered it a bit when she took the skewers off, so I think it might be nearly ready.
So, not sure if you can see that, but currently the internal temperature is about 150. We want to get it to 170. So it's saying about 20-25 minutes left to go. The halloumi, I don't think the halloumi's worked, unfortunately.
No,
but that's okay.
it's all trial and error.
But the chicken looks delicious. This looks amazing. Look at this.
Ooh, yum.
So I would normally rest this whole chicken. So my plan is to let it rest, and then I'm just going to pull all the chicken off, and it'll be lunches and stuff for during the week, or we might freeze some of the chicken. We like to kind of pull it, just like shred it, and then it's ready to go for lunches or whatever. Okay, hopefully you've enjoyed me playing around with the new spit.
I've enjoyed it. It's been delicious.
It's definitely something that I'm really keen to do more of. And Erica said when we were eating the chicken kebabs, like it was quick enough that we could do that for dinner during the week even. So, whereas the smoker is a much longer process.
Yeah, that's for sure. But that was so delicious. So you happy with your new toy?
I'm really happy. So if you've enjoyed watching me play around with the barbecue, give us a thumbs up. If you've got a spit, give us some suggestions around what I could be doing in the comments below, because I'm always keen to learn and play around with these new things that I have. And thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.